Hi, yeah, no intro today. Yeah, fuck the intro right now. You will see what I had to basically go through. I should probably block his name, but I'm not going to. On Instagram, there's this video.
Caitlin has terrorized my home for the last year and a half.
This. And during the video, I'll probably either skip to it or play some of it, or maybe I don't really have to do much of anything because I'm pretty sure it was like still early in the video. The white father, he was like, she's acting like a 6'5" black guy from the hood. So I commented down how he literally said that, and how the producers of of this show, the Dr. Phil show, they still kept that shit in. They let that shit slide. You know?
My daughter refuses to follow rules. Every time your lips move, they are a lie. And God's gonna strike you dead for lying. Okay, well, where's it at? I haven't died yet. We prefer to call her Caitlin. And her gang name is known as Kate.
Caitlin wants to portray herself as a 6'5" black guy who grew up in the hood.
Run around with that Glock.
That right there. So I'm gonna go to some nicer comments. Oh no.
Caitlin has terrorized my home for the last year and a half. My daughter refuses to follow rules.
I'm gonna pause that. Go straight here. So yeah, I was like, I don't understand what his analogy meant. There are 6'5" black guys who come from the hood and are CEOs to multi-billion-dollar companies. And he said that on live TV, and they let that slide. That was my comment. Okay. Also, the first few replies were, they were in agreement. And this thing was just like, stop judging people, stop all that shit. And I am black, as you know, as you see. So it's like stop. Stop judging people. It doesn't matter the color of their skin, the height, like how big they are. It doesn't matter. Stop judging people. So got these, and then this dude right here. No, take that fucking like off. He was like, so if you were in the hood, which I live in the hood, and you saw a 6'5" black guy, I'm friends with one, I work with one, I'm shit. That's nothing but the norm. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? When you walk past you wouldn't be intimidated? No, I wouldn't. Why? Because I don't walk around my life in fear. You're not supposed to walk around your life in fear. All right. Now, as black people, like as anybody of color, really, you have, in a way, a disadvantage because there is a lot of racism going around, but still, no matter what, you cannot live life in fear. All right, you cannot do that. So that was basically my point of the whole thing. Stop judging people. And if anybody wants to really end racism, you have to stop judging yourselves and judging others based off little shit. So he said this, so I'm like, so I was like, no, I'm not. I'm black. Like, I'm black too. Like, I'm not 6'5", but that has nothing to do with it, because me, like, really what I do was like, what's up, bro? How you? And then I keep it moving, because either I have somewhere to be, going to the store, going to work, going back home, whatever. And I guess at the time then going to school. Like, no. And I'm friends with somebody who's like damn near 6'5", black. Shit, me and him graduated this year. Like I don't understand. What? And this dude, like, he looks grown as hell, but he's nowhere close to intimidating. This dude is one of the chillest and smartest dudes I know. I'm like, bro, like, what the like, literally, what the fuck are you talking about? And I am extremely offended as a Juice World fan, and you are saying this stupid shit, and you have a picture of Juice World as your profile picture. Take that shit off. So he again states, so you wouldn't be scared of a 6'5" black dude that you were walking past in the hood. So I was like, nigga, that is the majority of my neighborhoods. I worked with them too. It wouldn't scare me. It like why would it? Why would it if this is my normal? You feel me? So he was like, what if it was to a street you've never been to and you don't know anyone there? I Again, it's the same thing. You have to be cautious of shit like that, because there are some rougher streets, but at the same time, you can't judge people. You really cannot judge people. Like I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck this dude's talking about. Like it still doesn't change anything. If you want to if you want to get rid of racism, you have to stop it with stuff like this. The two strongest emotions is anger and fear. You could do some foul shit just because you're scared of someone who could have been the nicest dude in the world. But you wouldn't know because you were too busy judging him based off stereotype and making yourself scared. That, shit, that is what it is. You know? And then he does some stupid petty shit like this. So I gotta risk my life to try to stop racism. So me, I'm like, don't risk your life, but stop judging people based off how they look and off of stereotypes. You're keeping yourself in the loop that society has been pushing down the throats of blacks. I meant blacks, oops. Since forever. It's like, you're still talking about black people. Okay. You're still talking about black people. Yes, I am. I am black. And most of this conversation is black. The start of this conversation was because he was talking about a 6'5" black guy in the hood. But I'm talking about anyone. When exactly did you really say anyone? Like, okay, hold up, because there was this one right here. But an argument still could have been made that it was still like if you're in a random neighborhood and still a 6'5" black guy. So an argument can be made about that, but still, no matter what it is, no matter what color, do not judge anybody. So he was like, I'm talking about anyone, and if I saw a giant monster destroying the city, I wouldn't go near because maybe he's friendly. That wasn't my fucking point at all. What, just because a dude's 6'5" and black that he's destroying the fucking city? What the fuck is that? That makes zero sense at all. And this was what I was just talking about. And then I was like, I walk around cautious of anything that happened to me, especially because I am a black male, but I go around not fearing anyone because of my own insecurities. Because I don't do that. I don't have that. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I have absolutely zero insecurities, because I do have some. I'm still trying to get rid of them, but this is this is what this dude is that's what this dude is doing. He's being afraid of other people he doesn't even know. He's just fearing and judging them based off of his own insecurities. And I go about my life worrying about myself and not others. Trust me, it's a lot better way to live. And then I was like, who's a real clown? And the 6'5" black guy was just an example I can come up with. Okay, it's just an example. I can come up with more than one. Well, since you don't have much of an argument, I'd say you, and then you just stop, because in between that thing, I was writing this. In between this, I was writing this reply. Nope. Nope. Oh shit. Yeah, I was writing this one right here. But like what? What, 6'5" white male, Indian, Asian, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. You're still judging people. You don't walk up to them because they might be friendly, but you don't be a baby dick bitch when they walk by you. You don't do that. I don't understand what this dude's problem was. Cause like I'm like, what? Like really the whole point of this whole shit, like this whole extravaganza with basically anything. You're not supposed to judge people no matter what. You know, you have to give everybody like a good amount of you never want to disrespect anybody. You never want to fear anybody for no reason. You don't want to do none of that shit. You have to show everybody respect. You can't fear anybody. Even like even if they really want like have some evil intention or some shit, you really can't fear anything like it. And that really that I sound stupid because if somebody has a gun pointed to your face or any sort of weapon, of course you're going to be scared. But at the same time, if it is just a random person walking, you don't just start fucking shriveling up. You don't start shriveling up because you don't have the fucking balls to just walk down the fucking street. If you are really like that, stay in the fucking house then. All right? If you really want to go on and judge people because you're fucking scared, and like I'm skinny too, but I don't care. It's not really that I don't fear anybody. If you want to go ahead and judge people and fear people because you basically a baby limp dick bitch, that's on you. Go ahead, bro. Like that's dead ass on you. Fuck.